yo. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your guy who was never lying, sometimes defiant, TP Way the Giant, and your NFC EAST soldiers are back with it, man. We are back with it. Funk Flex Ball, man, for the NFC EAST soldiers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, y'all already know how we give it up, man. This is real, raw conversations and content, man. So if you are a fan of any team in the NFC East, man, this is definitely the place for you. Of course, we have our Washington Commander rep, TJ. Talk to him. How you feeling?
Yes, sir. We back.
Yeah.
Making another run this year, man. Bigger, better things, man.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it for sure. We're going to talk about it. And then, we have our Super Bowl.
You didn't have to say that. I knew you was about to say Super Bowl.
I can't hate.
It's only right.
I can't let the hate be that clear.
It's only right.
God.
Well, I'm back. I got my crystal ball again. Y'all called me crazy last year. A lot of shit I said
crazy.
A lot of shit I said came true. We ain't do a review show, goddammit. I said a lot of shit. Y'all said I was saying some nut ass shit. It turned out to be right.
God,
so
bro.
maybe y'all believe me this shit.
Yo, if we thought that he was on some shit last year, this year is about to be just crazy. This year is about to be crazy. But look, man, we're going to get into the intro, and then let's start the show, man. So here we go.
Eagles fly in Super Bowl 59. And the New York Giants, given last rites by many in December, are the Super Bowl champs in February. The Redskins are the world champions. They go back to big day as Super Bowl champions. Dallas 52, Buffalo 17.
Contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. This content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
All right, man. There we have it. How y'all like the official new intro, man?
Bro, I was gonna stop you. That shit is hard.
That shit
is hard.
Yeah, he gave us representation. We got representation now.
Yeah, y'all deserved it, man. Y'all deserve some representation now, man. But please forgive us. We do not have our Dallas Cowboy rep for this one. We will make sure to have him for the next one. But yes, let's start with the draft, man. I really want to know how y'all feeling as far as the draft is concerned, man. How did y'all feel like y'all did? What's your draft grade? Who's somebody that you just looking forward to seeing? But talk to me about the draft, man. We'll start with you, TJ.
I think I give my guys I give them a B even. We hit on the good names that we got. We got that tackle from Oregon, first round, second round, Trey Amos, cornerback. So you feel me? I ain't mad at that. Didn't have a third round. Fourth we went. Who went fourth? Oh, Jalen Lane, 4-3 wide out from Tech. Can't be mad at that. Hey, but to be honest with you, this is the guy I really want to see. It's between these two guys. It's between Trey Amos, the corner, and the linebacker we got from UCLA, Kane Madrano.
Okay.
Dude is a converted wideout, bro, playing middle linebacker, bro. And he got the ball skills, the coverage skills, and seeing him learn from Bobby and Frankie Luvu, I really want to see what he turned into. And plus Trey Amos, I gotta see that.
Yeah.
You know these wideouts heating up in the division, man. So I gotta see.
That's a fact. When y'all picked him, I was like, okay.
Yeah, man.
Not just the offseason moves in general. Do you honestly feel
moves outside of the draft? Oh, come on, man.
Do you feel like y'all got better? Like
definitely. You bring in Laramie Tunsil and another right tackle. Come on, I don't know if you saw it, but it's a video floating around of that new right tackle we got throwing Abdul Carter around in college. You feel me?
I ain't see
Throwing him
that.
around. Yeah,
Yeah, nah, I ain't see that.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. He ain't gave up a sack in 2 years, bro.
Okay.
And we
Okay.
gonna put
Who's
him on
this?
the
Who's this?
Josh Connolly, the right tackle
Okay.
from or he was left
Oh,
tackle at Oregon, but he
Oregon.
gonna play
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he gonna play right tackle for us though.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we looking good. Hey man, I ain't even gotta say nothing about Debo. Y'all know
Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about that, dude. Yeah, because receivers is
it's heating
just
up.
it's definitely heating up in the NFC East, man. But I definitely want to talk about that, man. But okay, I
Yeah,
Philly
draft,
talked.
draft, draft. I give us a B. Off season, I give us a B too. For real. We still. I've been saying this since last year. We gotta bring in some edge rushers, bro.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
gotta bring in some edge rushers.
yeah, yeah.
But outside of that, I'm liking how everything looking. For real, for real.
So pretty much is everybody like coming back? Yeah, like your main pieces are coming back
Yeah.
from
See,
last
the
year.
only person that we lost that I really give a fuck about is Jeremy Chin, the safety. I feel like
Oh,
dude was
okay,
a dog. He did everything.
okay.
He played in the middle of the field sometime. He came down in the box. He played the slot. Came up, got his nose in the run. He was really dog. But we picked up a safety from the Saints. I don't know how he's gonna pan out though, but I'm ready to
And
see. Oh, and they say Sean Taylor little brother out there working.
yeah, I actually hear
They
people talking about that, man.
they
But I kind of
out there
expect that from
working.
Washington fans. They gonna hype
Yeah,
it regardless.
Hey, hey, why not? Why
yeah,
not?
we did the same shit with Jeremiah Trotter Jr. last year, so I can't even say nothing about that
Y'all
shit.
drafted him.
Yeah, fourth round, he was a good player though.
No, I know you won't.
Yo, but
No, you won't.
you how do you feel about Duami Brown? Is that like this whatever? But
Come on,
because
bro. We all know the ceiling Diami Brown had, and he never hit it. Outside of last season was the best season.
yeah,
But at the
yeah,
same time, he cost us like 2 games, bro. He
yeah,
fumbling,
he did,
fumbling,
he
bro.
did.
Against
That's a
against
fact.
Philly, fumble
That's a
both games
fact.
against y'all. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, I'll take Devo over that any day of the week.
And then what's my man's name who caught that game winner versus what was it? The Bears?
Oh,
That
Noah Brown, yeah, he's still
yeah.
there.
Oh, all
We still
right,
got,
all
yeah, we
right,
still
all
got
right.
Noah Brown, yes sir.
All right,
So it's
okay,
Noah
okay.
Brown, Terry, Debo, Jalen Lane, from Tech, and we still got Luke McCaffrey.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah,
All right, all right.
yeah, we
All
ain't really
right,
lose nothing
all
on
right.
offense for real, for real. Except, yeah, right guard went down.
And in the backfield, I've been hearing some like talks about Brian Robinson Jr. and shit. Like he's still carrying the load back there.
Yeah, for the most part, but we just drafted this rookie in the 6th round. The dude, listen to this, bro. The boy is so nice that he only played 1 game last season, not off of injury, off of um his GPA and shit wasn't high enough. You know what I'm saying? It was an academic thing, so he couldn't play. Still got
Oh,
drafted, bro. To still get drafted and not play, so you know he moving, and he's a Brian Robinson type, but he got a little
so
bit more twitch to him.
that's all I wanted to hear. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's all I wanted to hear. Jay,
I
we
can't.
got him on the field. We know he ain't gonna be keeping up with his playbook.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
shit.
here.
He's
That's
a
all I want.
knucklehead.
Yeah, he a
He got
knucklehead.
he got
Dan
character
Quinn ain't
issues.
going for that.
Yeah.
And we preach accountability over here. That's gonna be
Yeah,
next. We stacked though. We still got Austin Eckler too. Shit, we
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
missing
that's a
nothing.
fact. Okay, yeah, okay. All right, I
Yeah, we
see
ain't
what
missing
y'all
nothing.
see what y'all doing. All right, man. Jay, talk to us, man. How you feel like y'all
I
draft went, man?
And be honest,
give
because
us
I
a
feel
B.
like he.
I give us a B. I give it the first 3 picks. I love Jahad Campbell, great value. The
Great
fact
pick.
that they get him at number 32, and that's unlike the Eagles anyway, getting a linebacker, and he gonna play like that, almost like a joker. He could play the edge, he could play in the middle. He could be a better version of what Zach Bond was last year. And that's saying a lot. So I like that.
What do you mean a
Um,
better version of Zach Bond?
well, it's hard to put the production, but I mean, talent wise, he's a better player. Zach Bond was a special teams player that was coached into the role that becoming. I love it, but I'm saying you bring in someone like that who, if he wasn't for his injuries, he a top 15 pick. That's
He's
just
on the
what is
edge
what it
though,
is.
bro. Zach Bond
He's
got
not.
coverage line. I'm saying he on the outside linebacker, right? Like Zach Bond in the middle, that Mike, right?
He middle, but he can play him off the edge too. So he do similar things. He can move them all around.
Yeah.
That type of player. And then
Right.
I like Makuba number 2 in the 2nd round pick. Our defense got gutted after that Super Bowl. I can't come in and expect them to take the production of Gardner Johnson, a player that I don't know why we got rid of, but I guess it's character issues or whatever. But I can't expect him to come in and right away take over that production. But the type of player he is, I think he had a 27% completion percentage last year with Texas. He's a good player. Like I see what we're doing. We're trying to replace players and bring in a winning culture. I like it. And then Ty Robinson, the bull from Wisconsin,
That
D
was a
tackle.
good pick.
Good pick. Again, what's my man's name that left? What's his name? Getting his name. He signed that big contract with the Patriots. Again, someone I don't expect to come in
Mike
and replace
Williams
it.
or something like that. What is it?
No, not him. What guy's name?
You talking about the D tackle, right?
Yeah, D tackle.
What's his name?
It's a damn shame. I don't
it ain't
know.
Williams. I thought it was Williams.
Nah, it's not one. I'm gonna look up real quick.
I know who you're talking about though.
Yeah, he deserved that money, but again, someone I don't expect to come in and replicate that production. But just getting the young players in while the team is still the offense is still what it is going to be. We still got your veterans there, so I feel like I see what we're doing. You build through the draft. If you hit on these 3 type of players, you got a future right there. Then the 4th round pick, undersized DB, athletic but undersized, but I'm not mad at that. Which is also another concern with Makuba as well. He's small, but he plays like a big dog. So
I heard,
overall,
what's Jahad Campbell measures? He's small too, ain't he?
Yeah, small too. Yeah, but
Yeah.
The way we're gonna use him, we're gonna have him blitzing. He can cover. He can do a little bit of everything. So I like what we're doing.
The bull RJ says Milton Williams.
Yeah, it's Milton Williams. My bad. You was right. You're right. It's Milton Williams.
Yeah.
So I like what we're doing. I think we're just now trying to keep the culture. You come into a Super Bowl team, so you're gonna come in. You're gonna fall right into line. I like what we're doing. I see it. So I'm not. I mean, a B.
I got a question.
I'll give it a B.
Question. So being as y'all the Super Bowl champs, that's winning 2 back-to-back harder than winning 1. So it's like,
Facts.
You can't tell them nothing though. You can't tell them nothing. They don't give a fuck about none of that. Like they say like you still like. Hey, and to be real with you, I'm not even too mad at y'all because of how convincing like that Super Bowl win was. Like if I'm being real, if I was in that position, why not a repeat?
And bro, let's be honest. Even that playoff run, Green Bay game was a hell of a game, but that whole run, you showed a dominant team. We played the Green Bay hard ass game, come to the end. Like there's nothing about that team that's that much difference than this year. Almost like it is what it is. We know in the snow. We know against Pat Mahomes. We know against
whoa, y'all lost Kellen Moore.
Yeah. That's big. That's big. Supposedly the boy we got was he helped out a lot. The media is talking the marketing and shit, so they sold me a little bit on it. I would have liked the big name to come in because last time Jalen Hurts lost his big name coordinator, you saw what happened in next season. I gotta be real. I gotta be real saying I'm not the most happiest about it, but I also feel like after winning that Super Bowl, you see what type of quarterback you got, the team. I just feel like it shouldn't bring us down that bad. I don't think that was a fluke win. Stick Nariani, he been to 2, got 1. They respect him as the figurehead that he is. Vic Fangio, he making decisions. And he in the draft board with Howie, so he building something over there. I just think we got enough leadership that it shouldn't fall off the rails. And those Bulls, a lot of them being young, they went to war last year. You can't take that away from them. And you beat Pat Mahomes in the Super Bowl the way you did. I mean, that would have me gassed up. You feel me? Like that's from a morale standpoint. So I can't be too mad about it. Off season, the losses, I definitely worry about though. I won't lie to y'all. I wasn't the best off season, but I get it. You can't sign everybody. You got big contracts in the future. But if you are going to retool, I like the way we did in this draft.
All right, real quick, man. Let me catch up in this chat real quick. My man William Horton. Shout out to William Horton. He says NFL schedule release is this Wednesday. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And that's really what I'm waiting on right now. Because that's going to really tell me what is what. They say the Giants got the hardest schedule in the NFL.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
that shit is crazy.
Up there. I seen that, yo. That.
You look at our opponents, man, that shit is crazy, boy. Shit, the way I look at it is, shit, all right. I mean, we going to beat it, that or we not. So, I mean, shit.
Before you talk about your draft, how did you feel about Adore asking for that jersey? That was disrespectful. But as a fan, how did you feel?
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be 1,000 because I put out a video about that, man. But I feel like the fans are the people who should have shut that shit down. Because maybe he don't really know. He don't understand the weight behind that jersey.
He's an Eagle fan. He want to be an Eagle. He want to be Eagle the whole offseason.
Yo, hey, for an Eagle fan, he was mighty quick on giving that shit up. he was real quick. Like they kept telling him, "All right, you're not gonna be an Eagle fan." He damn near was like, "Man, fuck the Eagles. I'm with the Giants." But now, like, I didn't like that shit at all, man. Because LT is LT. Like, if it was that's like Sean Taylor, for Washington. Like, it's like
some
well,
untouchables on teams.
I don't really know Eagles. Eagles don't really got that
It's
guy.
like trying to
but,
get Emmitt Smith on
got
Cowboys type
Dawkins.
shit. It's like giving up. Did y'all hold on, dude? Can anybody wear 20 on the Eagles? Can they?
Brian Dawkins.
You don't see no. Yeah, you don't see nobody wear 20.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about now.
Yeah,
no one wear 20. Don't wear 20.
The Bull RJ says Carter, an Eagles fan. He roughin' feathers. Bro, he don't care about that shit. He don't care. He don't care about none of that Eagles shit that y'all be talking about. William Horton says Russell Wilson versus Broncos revenge in Denver. I didn't even think about that.
He ain't played at the Steelers last year.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
he torched him too. He tortured him.
I think so. I don't
know.
But I promise,
bro, he saw that first. He saw that number one contract. He said, "Fuck them birds." I don't blame him. He saw them millions.
But look, before I even get to Giant shit, I do want to talk about how Howie be always on our dick. Like, yo, Adoree Jackson and Azeez Ojulari, bro.
Yeah,
and
those not even good pickups for them. I don't feel like,
bro, Azeez is a great pickup for him. For them. Really. Oh man, like because they defensive line heavy.
And with Adoree Jackson, I don't like the Adoree Jackson pickup.
Yeah, the Adoree Jackson one is just a depth piece. I feel like
he's not even. Yeah, he's not even on the outside anymore, is he? Don't he play on the slide?
I think he'd be on the outside.
Oh well, he's barbecue chicken if he on the outside.
I mean, he
his name carries so much weight. Yeah, because they weren't talking about us getting him. I was so glad we didn't reach out to him. I just feel like just a name at this point.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is going from Slay to Adoree Jackson, that's a downgrade.
I don't think
going from CJ Gardner-Johnson to that rookie from Texas is a downgrade.
But I don't think he's playing that big of a role with the Eagles, though. I don't think so. I don't know.
The hope is for Ringo to start on the outside.
Yeah, the Bull RJ says that, yo, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I respect what the Giants did this draft. I respect the honesty, man, because we definitely gonna get into that. But
I respect y'all almost did it. Y'all was this close, bro.
I think close. I know where you going. Tell me what you going. Tell me where you going.
Devon Holland, Cam Scatterboo, and almost get Shador alone in one off season,
bro. I'm not. All right, so this is like
don't underplay it. Be honest.
Nah, like so people know like on my channel, right? They know like I've been asking for Shador, right?
Y'all watch the draft.
Yeah, yo. And like I really thought when we was trading up, I said, yo, we did it. I said we did it. We gonna get Shador and Abdul. And I've been speaking to this prior to the draft. I'm like, we're gonna get a big fish at pick 3, and then we're gonna get our quarterback in Shador. And so I thought we were all on the same page. And then we got Jackson Dart. Now, don't get me wrong. I still think that Shador Sanders is him. I still would have rather have a Shador Sanders. But I will say, with Coach Dable being our head coach and him looking for a specific type of player and seeing the behind the scenes as to them cooking up like the pre-draft meetings and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
The whole Jackson Dart shit is growing on me, but I have to before I officially am all in on that, I just got to see the product on the field first.
Bro, so, I'm not mad at that. I ain't mad at it. I'll be honest with you. Like I think what happened to Shador was fucked up, but I'm not gonna sit and act like I think he's a generational talent either. I'm not mad at y'all for picking Dart. I think for the other reasons I could be mad at y'all about that, but I ain't. He's a player that can. He's a play. I don't think he's a can't miss quarterback, bro. Like I'm being honest with y'all. Like I'm
100% honest with you. If I came to any realization, that is, bro, it come down to the quarterback. I don't give a fuck how good the offense is. I don't give a fuck how good the defense is. For years of not having consistent quarterback play to getting it and like instantly seeing the changes, like, bro, I'm not gonna be scared of Jackson Dart in 5 years when you still dealing with Jalen Hurts, Dak, Jaden Daniels, and Jackson Dart. I don't see him like overpassing nobody. So it's like if y'all would have got Shador, he may not be a generational talent, but nobody knows his ceiling. It's like he might come in and be. You feel me? He could. That's someone you can see looking 5 years down the road, like he might be better than Dak. He might be better than Jalen.
But
He might keep up
but
with Jaden. Like I can see
hold on,
that with
but
him.
it's the risk reward worth it though, because they thinking about what he
Yes.
comes with. I'm saying, what if he's not working out the way he should, and you still got all that Dion shit? That's a lot. They already have enough bullshit on the outside of football with y'all every
Listen,
We
year.
the team
So
that
y'all need
needs
that
all that
shit.
shit though.
But that's what I'm saying. To be honest with you, with the drama that comes with being in New York, the headlines, the pressure, you
Yeah.
want Jackson Dart dealing with that, or you want Shador dealing with that? Like,
Now,
Yeah.
granted, I do think that Jackson Dart got a little more like sauce than I thought. Like
Yeah, I
it
saw that.
seemed
My
like,
he
nigga,
can
that
move
hit
too. He
shit
got
on
some
this nigga. I was
yeah.
like, all right.
But I will say though, like the Giants is the type of team though. We need a culture change. Like we need somebody who's gonna come in there and change the whole
Bro. Another
culture in
reason
that.
why they didn't want Dion around, because they fear that whoever gets them, they're not going to win with Shador, and then the pops are going to want to be the head coach of the team.
But
I mean,
listen, but
your
listen,
head
but
coach
listen.
don't want that shit there. You don't want to be
Yeah,
worried about his job.
but you gotta think he already worried about his job. Brian Dable and that GM is on the hot seat of the
Hell
league.
yeah.
Like they are.
Yeah.
I feel like if my job is on the line,
You would trust
I'm
Shador?
risking it. I'm risking it. Like man,
I mean,
like
more
you
Coach
rather,
Dable than Joe Shane. Like I feel like Joe Shane got a little more leeway, but
yeah.
Coach Dable,
After this all season, I'm saying that GM pulled some strings. He got
yeah.
because who else y'all pick up in the free agency? I know it was
So
Javon Holland and it was somebody
we
else. I
got
was like, damn.
Paulson Adebo, who's a corner from the Saints. He's gonna be solid, man. Javon Holland, Colston from the Cowboys.
Okay.
The draft, we had Abdul Carter.
That's him, Dexter Lawrence, and Kayvon Thibodeau that's elite. I'm not gonna lie,
Bro.
that's elite.
And then we
But
got my man Darius Alexander from Toledo. He's gonna be official too.
okay,
He's gonna be official.
I don't know what y'all boys gonna do, man. We got some hogs up front now, man. Them Jalen Carters and Dexter Lawrences, they can get double team now, but when you got a Laramie Tunsil over there,
Yeah, but
just
go ahead and double team us. We got
Yeah.
firepower. Like
hey
we could
man,
use a double team. You gotta. I mean, you
got
gotta
double
double team Dex.
both of them.
That's
Yeah,
Jalen
yeah.
Carter too.
so. I
You
mean,
got Jordan Davis.
That's what I'm
Davis.
saying. You can leave my tackles on islands now. You can leave my tackles on islands now. We didn't have
That's
that.
yeah. That's why you bring a Jahad Campbell in. You know what I mean? So you got players like that
He's
now.
not doing. Listen. He's not
They gonna
doing nothing with Laramie Tunsil, bro. He's not doing nothing with him, bro. And like I said,
was
after
he
this,
one of the most important penalties last year?
and like I said, after this, I'm gonna send you the video of Josh Connolly throwing Abdul Carter around. I'm gonna send you that, so you can leave him on the island with him
but
too.
and what year was this too? That's important.
Last year,
Still got Nolan Smith. Still got Nolan Smith taking that next step. Had an amazing
bro,
postseason.
he's hurt.
I'm
Oh,
okay.
no, Kobe Dean got hurt. Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
That's
But
a backup,
you got Nolan Smith had like four. Like, that man broke the Eagles sack record in the playoff.
He's a backup though, bro. He won't start.
He gonna start. He's probably gonna start. Josh Sweat going. Josh Sweat is out of there.
Yo, let me
So he
ask you
should be
this,
starting.
right? I gotta ask you this.
And Brandon Graham retired.
How confident are you? How confident are you? Because it's already rare for Saquon Barkley to play a whole season. How confident are you that he's gonna have another full year? And what do y'all think y'all look like without him on the field?
I'll be honest with you. I feel like they should be preparing to pass the ball more this year. Like, I just feel like last year you did what you did, broke the record. It was beautiful, but I don't expect you to come in there and do that shit again. I just need you to pick up first downs. I need you to still make plays. Maybe you miss a few games. I'm not mad. That's why you draft. That's why you pick up players. Jalen Hurts is still Jalen Hurts. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yo, but I'm not gonna lie. Every time y'all do put the ball in the air, y'all end up like hurting yourselves. Like when y'all are run first. I'm just saying, when y'all run first, y'all are more dangerous. Like, hey man, I seen what Jalen Hurts looked like when what's the name?
The Super Bowl. You saw the Super Bowl, right?
Nah, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, I seen Saquon lead y'all. I seen Saquon lead y'all.
I saw the MVP. I seen the MVP. He balled out. But nah, like I feel like, of course, Jalen Hurts got to take a next step, and of course, I don't expect us to win like we won last year. Yeah, we're gonna run the ball still, but we got to air it out more. We definitely.
Bro, you can't do that with a new offensive coordinator, bro. It's like
that's why we got we brought the ball from in house, so I don't expect too much changes.
Bro, listen.
I don't expect too much. I mean, the philosophy got to stay the same.
We all knew what Kellen Moore was before he got the we seen what he was doing in Dallas. So we're not gonna act like
But
he's just a replaceable offensive coordinator. Like
he's not, but let's be honest, last year, and as an Eagle fan, we had this issue with him. The game plan was so simple because we was running the ball with Saquon. He wasn't like he was doing what he was doing in Dallas. He didn't have to. Like you just said.
That's smart, though. You don't want to overdo it.
No, it is. But I'm saying that in terms of replacing it, it wasn't like last year he was coming up with secret type of plays. We was really just running downhill and beating niggas, bro. That's really what it was. That's to the point where y'all was joking on Jalen Hurts for throwing the ball 10, 12 times a game.
Yeah, but that running scheme was simple. Those traps and those pools, like that's
but that's Styling job. That whole run gas Styling right there. He should go in the Hall of Fame, bro. Wins all over what he do to linemen and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's not simple.
But that's consistent every year. Every year the Eagles had the best line. Even when we had Swift, we had a good running attack. So it wasn't like he came in and he birthed the running attack for Philly. I'm saying we don't have to have that production, but we're going to run the ball well next year. It's going to come down to Jalen, AJ, Smitty, and what's the boy we got from y'all last year? He got a full off season. He should be able to play that number 3 receiver role a lot better. Yeah, he showed up in the Super Bowl. I ain't mad at him, but now he got a full year. I feel pretty good about it, but I'd be stupid to say I expect us to come in and he going to run for 2,000. I wouldn't even want that. I think those type of years are anomalies. Still come in, let him, let Saquon run. If he missed 2 or 3 games, so what? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not worried. I'm not trying to, just get to the dance. I'm at that point now. Just get to the dance. Get to the dance, bro.
All right, man.
We can win about 10, 11 games regardless.
Let me ask y'all this, right? Because the topic of the conversation when it comes to the NFC East has been major with the receivers, right?
Ooh.
And this is something that's been brought up on Twitter, and I want to know what y'all think. All right?
We got the best receiver room in the group.
What y'all think about this list right here?
Man, hell nah.
Nah.
Yeah, I like this shit right here.
Nah.
I ain't even gonna lie. I think this shit is 100.
No, sir.
I ain't even gonna lie, man.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Malik Neighbors is not the best wide out in the draft in the division.
Bro, I think if we removing if we talking talent, bro, Malik Neighbors got to be that.
No, he doesn't.
I'm taking AJ Brown.
Listen. First, it's going AJ Brown at number 1. I'm not mad
AJ Brown at 1?
AJ Brown.
He dominate games, bro. Production, bro. Every game he going to dominate regardless.
Bro, you can't say that. You can't talk dominate. You can't talk dominate games with anybody that's in this top 3 list right here. They all dominate games.
Yeah,
no, but AJ, he got the production behind him. Games that matter though, bro. Like when you need him, he go on ball, bro. That shit matters. That shit matters.
Brown, I don't know what it is. He's not the best route runner. He's not the quickest.
Not the fastest.
He's not the fastest. He's probably the strongest wide receiver out of all of them. But bro, 1-on-1, nobody wants to guard that nigga, bro.
It is what it is.
You don't want to guard either one of these names 1-on-1.
I feel you, but I'm telling you, 1-on-1.
It's levels, bro. Yeah.
1-on-1, throwing the ball to a wide receiver. I'm telling you, as a quarterback, between Terry and AJ Brown, you got to be. You're not worried when you throw him the ball, bro. I feel like with CeeDee Lamb and Malik Neighbors, their numbers and their impact on the game is clouded because a lot of it came this season.
Garbage.
Season came in garbage time, and not only they get force fed the ball. Both of them, they get force fed the ball.
And and AJ don't
force fed. Nah, force fed. Like
when you do it,
no, he probably had the least amount of targets out of everybody on the list for real.
And when he
but y'all know when he get.
Bro. And then when he do get force fed, he dominates, bro. Like
same
production, bro. Bro, you have 10 for you have 10 attempts, 9 catches, 3 touchdowns, 110 yards, bro.
I don't even need to look at the stats because I already know. Between out of those 4 top wide receivers, AJ Brown had the least amount of targets, bro.
And TJ.
Terry was in 3rd, but Terry had the most touchdowns out of everybody, and like the highest QBR throwing it to him, but AJ was right. AJ had more yards and shit than him though, with less targets.
Now TJ, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Last year we had this conversation about Devontae Smith and Terry, and for that exact same reason, I got Terry number 2. But bro, again, he controls the game.
Hold the fuck up, hold up,
I gotta be real, bro. He's
AJ Brown and then Terry McLaurin.
Yeah,
I'm
yes.
going AJ first, bro.
Bro, it is, bro. We living in it now. I'm not talking about talent. I'm not talking about any. I'm talking about straight up.
Hey,
When we put the
listen,
game on, who gonna
it's
take over the fight?
it's so
Those receivers
crazy.
are the niggas.
Dez Bryant just released his top 5.
Y'all got, yeah,
He
where?
didn't have he didn't have AJ in his, but he had Terry in there.
Uh,
So it was
that's
like,
wild.
and that's of the league, and that's of the league, not just our division. He had Terry at 5, but he didn't have AJ in his shit.
See, I hate even having this conversation because
I
it makes
do,
it
bro.
seem like I don't like Terry's game. Like
No, it's not
Terry
even
is official.
Yeah, and
But
Malik
I'm
is
not
too. Malik is too, bro. But you
They
can't
all are here.
until his shit translate to wins. He can't.
Yeah.
But see, that's I knew that's how people was gonna look at it because
It's
now
true.
we talking about team accomplishment things,
No.
man.
Because listen. When you say that, I'm talking about whether it was the end of the game. He had drops at the end of the game to seal us away. And when you throw it to Terry at the end of the game, nigga, we winning. Like we winning if you throw it to Terry at the end of the game. Now you can say the same for AJ and CD for it, but I just feel like CD. I think CD had like 143 targets, but I know Malik was right under him. Like it's like, bro, that's a lot of fucking targets, bro.
I mean, you got to think about it though. Y'all got duos.
Now we didn't last year. That's what I'm saying. Now we got duos.
Yeah.
We ran the ball last year, bro. Y'all said Jalen threw the ball 10 times a game.
If you look at it, I'm about to look at it. Matter of fact, I'm about to pull it up. AJ had the least amount of targets out of everybody almost.
Out of
that whole full list.
He didn't catch the ball. Yeah, we didn't throw the ball much.
But his numbers were still up there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Terry just had the third amount of targets. He had
when it comes to players like when it comes to players like AJ and Terry, every time they get the ball, it counts. And that's what we were talking about. Neighbors, he a beast, but every time he get the ball, like I said, it doesn't count when it really at the end of the game. When Terry and AJ get the ball, it's doing shit that's contributing to the game.
That's a team. That's a team thing, though.
I'm gonna be real with you, Teron. With this year, with a better quarterback, he's one of them ones. Don't get it twisted, bro. He's definitely one of them ones. But
we're not doing projections. We're doing what we seen.
Down 15 and you getting the ball 6 times in one drive, it's like you had 15 targets this game.
I mean that has happened. That has happened, but there's also been games when we was a 3-win team. So I mean, it's only but so much you can say to that. But there has been games.
Parlay numbers, bro.
There has been games that the Giants were in because of Malik Neighbors' production on offense.
No,
he lost our games too. But he lost our games too.
You're right, and you're right. You're right about that. I can't lie about that.
Stretch where y'all was trying to get y'all running back room together, where Devin Singletary had went down or was fumbling and shit like that. Like Malik Neighbors was holding that over until Tracy came into who he was. You feel me? And Rondell Robinson, he need to be our number 3, but he's not a number 2. He's not a number 2.
And the fact we having this conversation shows greatness and shit. The fact we are having this conversation, it shows he's good. But like I say, his projection, don't get me wrong, in 2-3 years, he keep up with the fuck he is. He might be number 1, honestly. But
you feel
right
me?
now,
but
I think putting him behind, you gotta put him.
Like this Terry's 6 year in a row with a band. I'm not about to just because niggas look at Amari Cooper like, oh, he went to the Browns. He's the first Browns receiver to have back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. Bro, Terry working on his 6th consecutive one. Yeah. You feel me? Mike Evans is just hit 11. Terry, outside of his rookie season, he missed by 80 yards and he missed 2 games. He'd be on that trajectory. That's and I feel like that get overlooked way too much for me. So
I got humble after that conversation. I got humble last year because as soon as we had that Devontae Smith conversation, I was humble. I had to watch him yo. I love Smith, and like I said, if I'm gonna get to certain things, I can make an argument. But at the end of the day, when you put the game on, every time he touched the ball, it fucking counted, and y'all won a lot of games because of him. It is what it is. I'm gonna say this though,
even with Terry, which I kind of expect the same for Malik, is the big difference. The big difference with Terry is that quarterback. He had quarterback play, and those down the field passes, they came into effect.
He got character. He got character. Did we getting in trouble by the coaches and shit, or I heard this shit somewhere.
You making that shit up. I don't know where you get that from, bro. Everything's good over here. All right, but look at the top 10 right here. I mean, outside of our main guys, I think y'all said what? AJ Brown, Terry McLaurin, it's top 2. Yeah. But what do y'all think about this whole top 10 list right here?
As a whole? Let me see.
Darius Slayton over Debo is insane.
Over Debo now.
Debo last year was some shit.
Over Debo now.
Yeah. Bro, listen, we want to talk about.
Hold on, Darius is overrated, bro.
Do y'all know Debo? He had the most yak out of anybody in the league last year. Out of any wide receiver, he had the most yak. And it's like, bro,
what does that really count for?
Yeah.
Bro, listen, he was already the number 2 wideout. Your number 1 wideout goes down. Now you're getting the double teams. That's why George Kittle was going so crazy. Not to mention they didn't have a run game. Like, bro, what they asked Debo to do last year is not what Debo's supposed to be doing. He's not no number 1 that's going to go out there and win on a double team. Like, bro, what are we talking about? No, that was Ayuk's job. You know what I'm saying? So
I put Slayton last. I put Slayton because his name. He's a weird. Yeah. Yo, if Slayton was on another team, we'll forget all about him.
You're putting who?
Slayton last and on the list because, bro, if he was somewhere else, we wouldn't even know who the fuck he is, bro.
I hate when y'all say that shit. I hate when y'all say that shit.
Like, why are we even talking about Slayton? He is, like,
bro. No, last year, Wando Robinson was the fucking leader of
who's
drops.
marketing for Slayton, bro?
Outside of drops, nigga, he was the most open wide receiver on your team outside of Malik Neighbors. Niggas couldn't guard him for real.
I mean, yeah, he's
bro. Darius Slayton's not nothing.
Teron, what do Giants fans say? Teron, what do y'all see in him for real? Because, like, I just feel like it's
just hey yo, for real. You only saying that shit because your 2 is AJ Brown and Devontae Smith.
Bro, I wouldn't know who he was if he wasn't a Giant, bro. The league
that's
wouldn't know
not
who he
a fact. I hate when people be saying that shit because that's not a fact, bro. There's plenty of teams he could go to. There's plenty of teams he could go to, and his production may be even better than what it is with the Giants.
No, it won't. No,
he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. Yo, do I really got to? If he go to Washington right now, y'all will very much know who he is. That's a fact.
He will fall out the league, bro, if he lead the Giants. He will fall out the league in a year. In a year or 2, he will fall out the league.
Y'all got Darius fucked up. Y'all got Slayton fucked up.
Bro,
y'all got Slayton fucked up. You
take him over Wandale Robinson?
Yes. But because Wandale Robinson can't hold on to the fucking ball. He was
Slayton can't get open. He's a special teamer?
What? Like, yes, he was. Darius Slayton could get open. Bro, Darius Slayton won us. Darius Slayton won us one of our games last season.
Bro, when is breakout season coming, bro? When is breakout season, bro? I've been waiting for this.
When everybody else's breakout season is coming. When we got a quarterback. when we got a coach and a quarterback that could be on the same page. That's when everybody else's breakout season is coming.
Your head coach can coach quarterbacks still, supposedly, right?
You said what?
Can't your head coach supposedly coach quarterbacks?
That's what they say.
He's supposed to be the quarterback.
So he should.
That's what they say.
He should be in good hands then, bro. He got his guy. Y'all should be good. Slayton have his 1,000-yard, 80 reception year that he has the potential to have. I've been waiting for years.
Bro, Wandale Robinson had 700 yards on 93 catches.
Exactly. We was targeting the fuck out of Wandale Robinson.
All right, now I'm gonna say that again. He had 700 yards on 93 catches, bro. Terry McLaurin had 1,096 yards on 82 catches. Like, where's AJ Brown shit at?
This is some absurd shit, too. Like 56,
it's
57.
Absurd, bro. His shit is absurd, bro. I can't find him right now. No. That shit is a lot of force-fed shit. It's like, it's not even translating. Malik Neighbors had 109 catches, bro. That's a lot of fucking
that's what he does.
On 1,200 yards.
That's what he does. But we are all in different positions. That's what's going to happen. If
but the ball is a lot, though, bro.
So it's like, are you really going to blame the quarterback? What more can the quarterback do?
Yeah, the ball's in his hand.
He got you the ball 109 times.
Yeah, but you got to think about it.
He dropped like 10 more. He dropped like 10, 15.
But you got to think about it, though. Also, you got to look at it with timing. And you got to look at it.
That's a fact.
The times that
seen him underthrow shit. I definitely seen him underthrow shit.
Yeah, so and you got to look at it when he didn't get the rock. And we ain't even like I said with Terry McLaurin, when we talk about them down the field throws, we ain't even get on that yet. We haven't had the
best contested catchers in the league is damn near AJ Brown and Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, but y'all don't even see that part of the game with Malik because he could do that too. And he's official with that. And so that's what I'm saying. With quarterback play, you're going to get better results. You're going to get that. Now, I'm just saying, I've seen him more than y'all. I'm just saying, I seen his game.
Yeah, he's
I
just
think we
not
both
there
agree.
yet. I'm not saying he
Yeah,
can get there,
we're
but
in
after
general,
1
bro. We
year,
both
he's not
agree.
there yet.
Yeah,
He's not
he's a
there
can't
yet.
miss. He a can't miss
If you
prospect, bro.
give
Like,
Terry McLaurin
yeah,
had 13 touchdowns, if you get that nigga the ball 109 times, he's gonna have 20 touchdowns, bro.
I don't know.
That's at minimum 17. He already got 13. That's the second most in the league on just 82 catches.
I've seen AJ get locked up.
Terry
I ain't
got
gonna say
locked
locked up.
Terry
I ain't
got
gonna
locked
say
up
that.
too. Hey, AJ Terrell clipped Terry. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, but
was
that's
pissed
why I
about
don't
that.
put. But see, that's why
was
it's
pissed
hard for
about
me to
that.
put him at the number 1 spots because Malik never gets locked up.
Bullshit. If we
He don't.
clapping you the whole game till you not doing that to the fourth, or you just catching shit and y'all punting it, nigga, that's clap.
But that don't happen.
I'll be damn.
I'm just saying that don't happen with Malik.
Bro,
yes, it
we're
does.
doing it to you at the end of the game.
Where it didn't happen with y'all,
bro. Yes, he did. When he was when Kenyon was covering him, he was only targeted twice.
He dropped.
Man, he was working him, man.
He was only targeted twice when he was locked up with Kenyon in October,
right?
Bro.
Because our offensive line was the shits.
I'm just saying he got targeted twice, bro. He got targeted twice, bro.
Bro, it had nothing to do with it. It had nothing to do with him.
Force feed him, bro.
Bro, it's because we couldn't. We couldn't do nothing with y'all. Y'all was killing us up front.
All right, so where do you do the list then? All right, so where do you rank the motherfuckers?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. First of all, I'm just basing this off of talent. I got Malik Neighbors.
That's hard to do, bro. Because if you want to base it off just talent, bro, I'm taking Debo over half of these niggas. I'm putting Debo damn near at 6. Like,
I'm saying Debo's gonna have to show me. And Debo, I'm not saying. All right, let's say, what do you gotta do? Because you know what, I kind of fell into the whole thing with him with that big ass gut going out there too. Him just start seeing as elusive as he once was. I'm kind of running with that. Like I do believe, maybe
I tried to tell y'all last year, y'all was pushing that narrative of niggas are washed with the Bobby Wash, Zach Ertz Wash. These guys, I'm like, no, bro, put them in the right system. You put Debo along the other side of Terry McLaurin that's already getting a double team, and he can do whatever the fuck he want. And then you got Jaden Daniels. Imagine Debo, y'all looking at him as a wideout. Put that nigga in the backfield and run an RPO with him.
Bro, I hate Debo. I hate Debo. He broke the Eagles. He broke the Eagles 2 years ago. After that, we won on that 9-game loser streak and shit. He came in. He was taunting my man in his face. They didn't do nothing to him there, bro. I don't like Debo, bro.
But see, it's the thing. Life. It's not even the fact,
nigga, bro.
Like if Debo's gonna be that, I just need to see Debo back to that.
I don't want that.
You gonna see it. You gonna see it.
I don't want that. I want to be last year Debo. I like that Debo better.
One of the most creative play callers in the league last year.
Yeah.
Given with Diami Browns and Noah Browns and Zach Ertz, who didn't have no run after catch. He was just simply a possession target. Like you get a
he can only make it better. Yeah, he can only make your offense better. He can only make our offense better.
Man.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm looking at this list right here, and I don't think I disagree with anything up here.
Are you wild?
You really think Malik Neighbors is better than everybody in the no way, bro?
If I'm talking talent wise, if I'm just talking talent, yes, I think Malik could do. I think Malik could do what everybody else does, but everybody can't do what Malik do.
Who can't? AJ Mary.
So Terry McLaurin's catch radius may be up there, but as far as what he could do with the rock, Malik is a lot more dangerous. As far as Yak,
bro, you tripping.
What?
You tripping? That's what all.
Bro, Jay, when are you gonna step in, bro? When are you gonna step in, bro? You gonna let that one rock?
Bro, listen. Now listen. See, you saying let it rock. Now, if I pull up these stats for the past X amount of years, and you realize that Terry McLaurin's stats is all top yak yards, he's always been a top yak receiver in the league since he became in the league. I'm not gonna let you slide with that. If you want to say he run better routes, cool. Malik Davis he run better routes than Terry. Cool. He don't catch, but he's not a contested contender better. He's not gonna win. He's at the end of the game, he's not more clutch. So it's like, nigga,
I give you those.
So that's hard to do. He doesn't run better routes than CD. CD probably run the best routes out of everybody.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Nah. I don't think he run better routes than Devontae Smith. I think Devontae Smith's a better route runner.
Bro, I think Leak is up there. Leak is up there with the route running, bro.
For him to be that small, bro.
He is, but he's not better. I'm just saying, like, who he's not better than at certain things. He got
And then
run
again,
better routes there, but he don't run better routes than CD. He might get better. I don't know because we haven't seen that. Like you said, we still yet to
it's
see
been
that
1 year.
downfield.
Yeah, it's
That's
been
why
1
we
year.
can't give him that yet.
Nah,
It's been
that's
one
not. That's not. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That talent question is a loaded question because obviously Neighbors was a can't miss prospect. That's the reason why he was drafted where he was. He broke the record. Whatever. He's a generational receiver, supposedly. I mean, I believe he could become that. But if you're talking about that, then yeah, I agree with you. But we put all the other factors in. I just can't. I'm not
This nigga
giving him that
AJ
shit. I
Brown
put AJ. I put AJ Brown.
Listen, Devontae Smith had 68
You
catches.
just talking like an Eagle fan.
Listen. Devontae Smith had 68 catches, bro. AJ Brown had 67. This nigga AJ Brown had 1,079 yards, bro, on 67 catches, bro.
Every time he got the ball, he made it happen.
Terry had
Yes,
1,800.
but this is
Malik
the thing,
had
though.
1,200 with 109. Do you know how hard anybody else in the 60s? Anybody else in the 60s, the highest yards was Nico Collins with a band. He had 68. Everybody else is in the 5s, the 7s, the 6s.
But here's why I don't like that argument. Here's why I don't like that argument. Because of this. Let's say even Terry McLaurin, right? What if Terry McLaurin played with a Devontae Smith? Like, what if Terry McLaurin played with a Devontae Smith and a Saquon Barkley? Bro, you could get those stats with these guys, with these top 5 guys. Like,
not at 67 catches though.
I think so. That's
No, bro,
so you got Saquon Barkley in the backfield.
Bro,
like he's the guy
Bro, they numbers went down. They still having good. They still putting up production.
I'm saying he had a band and he wasn't the most. He didn't have the most catches on his team. That's absurd.
He wasn't a feature player. He wasn't a feature player on the team, and he still put up good yards, bro. Like every time he touched the ball, it counted. He made the best of it. You got to give it. It is what it is.
Yes, that's a team. That's a system thing. That is a team thing. I get that to you, but I'm just talking about individually. See, like this is the thing about the Eagles, man. It's like the Eagles. It's hard, bro. Yeah. Exactly. Like if you played a mismatch game, even with Jalen Hurts, I feel like his job is just not difficult. I have not seen Jalen.
It's hard to compare the Thunder to.
Yes, y'all just built that way.
To the Raptors, like you dealing with super team when you talk with the Eagles. Like,
any week they will win the way they need to win. Literally, if we got to run, we'll run. If we got to open a big pass, we got to pass. We got to slant you to death, we'll slant you to death. If we got to play a field goal game, we'll play a field goal game. I'm not gonna lie, that's how we set up. You got the big boys in the trenches, keep a running game. You got your big receiver, you got your Devontae Smith, your route runner. You got people in the slot, get the big yards, and then you got Saquon who can break a 60, 70 yard anytime he touch the ball. It's beautiful. Oh, Dallas got it. You know what I mean? Like
you just making my point. You making my point. Like y'all got it. Yeah. Y'all have it like that to where y'all stack. But really, everything starts with your trenches. I'm gonna be real with you. Yeah. Everything starts with your trenches, and then the fact that y'all have so much talent on that side of the ball, it just makes it easier for any and everybody else. So nobody's job is as complicated because y'all can work together in that way.
But you taking responsibility off the defense. You taking responsibility off the defenses though. You still got to cover the man in front of you. You still got to tackle. Like it is what it is, bro. It isn't like we coming up with a crazy scheme for Saquon. A lot of those plays. Our O-line blocking, he's breaking tackles. That man should have made that tackle. It is what it is. Devontae Smith, AJ Brown. It's a one-on-one. He can deflect the pass, bro. That's his job. It's one-on-one. It's not like he's getting double, bro. He's making that happen. Whenever he gets the ball, it's a first down. It's a touchdown. It's moving. It's whatever, bro. And that's the difference. He's making that happen with the little bit of resources he got. That says a lot right there.
What little bit of resources?
He only getting the ball 50, 60
what are we talking about? Y'all are the fucking Eagles. What little bit of resources?
Bro, it's one ball, and you got all these Eagles playing. You know these niggas want to come out there and ball. They seeing players like CeeDee Lamb and the Bull over there and the Bengals. Every receiver want to come out with it.
We're not letting that slide, bro, because he doesn't. He definitely wants the ball. He's definitely
wants the ball.
And
he's not happy. But like every week, people think he's gonna get traded, which he's not. Eagles fans, we do stupid shit to try to make drama, but at the end of the day, he ain't happy.
We know he on the sideline reading books and shit.
Yeah, so that shows you right there. He has limited resources. The man is mad.
Bro, all I know is that if you put any of these receivers out in those positions right there, you're gonna get production. I mean, that's just what's gonna happen.
If you put
If you
Terry
put
McLaurin on the Giants, he wouldn't have missed a beat. It wouldn't even give a fuck if it was Daniel Jones, if it was fucking Danny DeVito, if it was fucking whoever. He gonna get his 1,000 regardless, and he gonna be
yeah,
the number one regardless.
but it
So
ain't
I'm
go,
not
it ain't,
putting that nigga over.
but it ain't gonna be saying it's not gonna be saying much because then on the standpoint of,
But y'all might win more games because he's not gonna drop the ball at the end of the game for one.
but is he gonna do throughout the whole
Yes,
game? Is he gonna do what Malik
bro,
did?
bro.
yes,
I like
consistently
Ben.
get open by yourself, one on one. They say Terry only play on the left. You know why? Because they that's how we dictate what the defense gonna do. Now you got to double team that side. We know where the double team's going. So it's like win over there, Terry, and we win this game.
But Terry ain't that scary
Bro,
to me, bro. I'm
bro,
gonna be real.
bro,
He,
You
bro.
ain't gotta
I'll
be.
be, bro, I'll be
Listen,
real. If
he
I'm
had a
starting a
game
franchise,
winner.
I'm taking Neighbors. I'm taking Neighbors. I'm starting a franchise. I'm taking Neighbors. I like his upside higher and all of them. But I'm talking about week one. From what I seen last year, it is what it is. I
Did
think
you
the
not see
upside is
Terry against
unlimited.
Detroit? Did you not see him game winner Dallas with Marcus Mariota at quarterback? Did you not see him bite the game Dallas again with the 80-yard bomb with 20 seconds left against Dallas and the field goal kicker sold it? It's
official,
different levels to that shit, bro. That nigga got
official.
13 touchdowns, bro. Second in the league behind Jamar Chase. 13 touchdowns, bro.
That's why he's top
And should
five.
and should have had more. And should have had more.
That's why he's top five. Yeah,
What you
he
talking
did.
about? Hey,
But look, but I got to argue the second half though. I'm not mad at Darius Slayton being where he's at, man, because I think
that's
y'all,
crazy.
I think y'all got a false opinion about Darius Slayton, man. For real.
I think Pickett should be lower too. That's for the fact that he ahead of it.
He definitely need to be
Bro,
lower.
he overrated. I don't think that pick could really be a dud. I feel like it's gonna be more of a dud than where everybody keep trying to make it seem like. I mean, I ain't gonna move the needle. He might have some plays here and there, but I don't think it's gonna move the needle on the
I ain't gonna
offense.
say he ain't tough. I fuck with George Pickens. I'm gonna be honest with you. I fuck with him, dude. But I don't. But y'all know, bro, how I feel. We talked about this last year, bro. If you a diva on an
It don't
offense,
work.
bro, it
Yeah.
don't work, bro.
It don't
Like
work.
that's why niggas. That's why I say I'll take Terry over anybody, bro.
Now I actually think this George Pickens thing is gonna be alright for Dallas. Like,
Well,
yeah,
there's too much
because
dysfunction
I
down
just
there. Too much
think
dysfunction.
like I don't think it's gonna be like it's gonna work for them in a sense like they're gonna win games and shit. But I think it's gonna work for their just offense, period. Because I mean, one thing they've been consistently good at, no matter like really who they have, is just they passing game is at a certain level.
Yeah, giving him Dak is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Dak gonna put the
Now,
ball where it needs to
it could
be.
be. It might be another version of who they had in 2018, where they had
My
like
guy Amon Ra.
Amon Ra says, as a Giants fan, I got to put Neighbors at 5, the highest. He's coming off a rookie season, super talented, but let's see how he does with some actual good
That's all
QB
I'm saying.
play.
That's all I'm saying.
5 is.
That's all I'm saying. Because Terry did it for 5 years with 12 quarterbacks, and it's like, okay, well, nah, bro, nah. Yeah, I ain't letting him walk in the door like that.
Bro,
If
I feel like
AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb, and Terry McLaurin was all in the room, and Malik Neighbors walked in,
I better respect him.
What's up, y'all? How you doing?
Yo.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? All right. You gonna be over there on the phone?
No, they better respect him. When he walking that bitch, they better respect him. That's all I know.
Niggas gonna look at him like, bro, he the brokest. He the goddamn the worst team. He ain't did nothing yet. No Pro Bowl. Oh, he got a Pro Bowl. I fuck with that. Yeah. But
Bro,
like,
Terry just sniffed success, bro.
no, bro. Did you not hear? He's on a record-breaking pace, bro. He's on a record-breaking pace.
Yeah. You right.
Hall of Fame career. He has a Hall of Fame career loading, bro.
And what he did to Deontay Banks was unforgivable, bro. He definitely got his get back.
Unforgivable, bro.
He definitely got his get back.
Man, he was barbecuing chicken the division. Fuck Devontae Banks, the division. He was barbecuing Dallas. He almost gamed them twice in one season, nigga. You seen what he was doing against Philly, man.
What he do versus Philly? I don't remember.
Q got him one game, but shit, he scored both of the other ones.
I was tight too. It was right after that conversation too when I popped off. It's like he heard me. It's like he heard me and shit, bro. I was not.
I mentioned the second game, and in the NFC
Getting
Championship,
better though.
you know, he took that like 50-yard slant to the crib, broke like 3 tackles. So it's like, bro, he was giving the division work. He was getting.
All right, I'm ready to play. By the time no one give a fuck in that playoff game. By the time then it was
bro. Before the fumbles, bro. That's what I'm saying. Before the fumbles, if we wouldn't have fumbled, it'd have been a whole different game, bro. Them niggas were fumbling. Not only were they fumbling, they was fumbling at the most inopportune times.
Bro,
like
they wasn't ready. They wasn't ready for the big stage. It was what it was. I said that shit.
That's why you bring in veterans like Debo that been on the big stage. Like nigga,
he ain't never crossed the big stage either though. He got one.
No, he been to the Super Bowl though.
But yeah, he ain't win. He got to win.
He's been to the biggest of it. Don't get no bigger than that.
Man, fuck Debo. Fuck Debo.
Look, Diamond did that shit in the NFC East Championship. Debo's been to that bitch 3 times. Like, bro, he's
man.
Yeah.
I hope I get the Debo last year. Fuck him, man.
I mean, one thing that rookie better not try to come down and hit him. I tell you that much. He gonna show up with that gut bout. Fuck you talking about? that rookie safety.
Bakuba gonna pop his ass.
All y'all did was take y'all physicality out the death secondary. Them niggas ain't.
I ain't gonna lie. CJ was a crash out.
That's all y'all did.
He was a crash
out the defense. That's all y'all did. We got more physical.
But we got more. We're more explosive though. I think that Jahai Campbell got real upside to it. You got real upside.
Laramie Tunsil, bro, another Hall of Fame left tackle, bro.
He a pothead, bro.
In his prime.
He a pothead, bro. He got character issues.
And we brought him in for that. Like, bro, that's not no.
He had the most holding penalties last year. He had some shit with him.
False starts. It was false starts.
He's undisciplined. He got undisciplined back there, bro. Come on, man. You ain't worried about that shit.
That's why you come to a disciplined coaching staff, nigga.
I got them there, bro. I can't say I disciplined team. One good year of success now. Y'all got a good structure now. This is who y'all are.
Hey, this
is y'all now, my nigga.
That's we build identity. We have an identity, nigga.
Hey,
that's what
all I can say is
they building the culture down there.
All I can say is a sophomore slump is a real thing.
It's real, bro. It's real.
Sophomore slump is real. That's all I'm saying.
He might remember the year before. Listen, he might pull back this year.
For Russ, did Russ have a sophomore slump?
You know who did? What's my man name?
Russ who?
For the Texans.
Wilson. CJ, his shit wasn't even a slump for real, bro.
Everybody don't have him.
Everybody over there was getting hurt, bro. Like, come on. Stephon Diggs went down. Tank Dell went down. He has the most sacked quarterback. Like, we didn't make that mistake. We brought in offensive linemen.
And we kind of crowned him too fast. I think crowned him too fast. But people after that first year, we was looking at him like we want him to come in already be a top 3, top 4 quarterbacks. The way people was talking about him, he deserved it that first year. I ain't gonna lie.
Lucci.
Yo, all right, Lucci. This is what y'all gotta stop doing, bro.
Where you been, Lucci?
Y'all gotta stop going to stats for everything, bro. Y'all gotta stop going to stats. I test.
All he's saying is the upgrade. I test. He's better than Noah Brown. He's better than Dolly Brown. I test.
Yeah, okay.
It's 2 games, bro. He was fumbling in the first Philly game. We had 5 turnovers that first Philly game, bro.
But that's just a discipline thing that y'all gonna clean up. That y'all gotta clean up.
We should have won that second Philly game too, though. If Jalen Hurts don't get injured that second Phillies game, we blow y'all out. It was like 14-0 or 10-0.
Y'all might win that.
I'm just saying, bro. It wasn't like every time y'all bring that game up, y'all made it seem like it was a real game.
Y'all look the same when Jalen Hurts wasn't in the game.
It wasn't a freak accident, bro. Word, it was definitely
not at all.
You feel me? He got to get down. That's a mistake he made.
Yo, I'm tired of all these fucking Eagle fans in here now, man. Jeffrey Wright says, put some respect on our world champions, Eagles. My AI is correcting our world's champions.
World champions. The world.
Bro, I don't want to hear that for the rest of it.
Hey, man, listen. Y'all make sure that y'all please subscribe to the channel. This is just episode 1. We getting back to the swing of things again. I apologize for not having our Dallas representation up here. We will make sure to have that next stream. But yes, just make sure that y'all subscribe, man, because y'all definitely don't want to miss out on these conversations. And I want to keep this theme going with y'all commenting in the chat because I love chopping it up with y'all, man. But real quick, Jay. How you feel about Saquon golfing with Trump?
I keep my sports and politics separate.
Man, this nigga's lame, bro.
I keep them separate, bro.
Bro, I fuck with
Okay.
Jalen
All
Hurts.
right.
I fuck
Cool.
with Jalen Hurts
Cool.
without going on. I fuck with that. I fuck
All right.
with
Cool.
Jalen
I'll
Hurts,
push that.
bro.
I'll push that to the side. How do you feel about Saquon letting this girl call black people niggas and all that?
I don't agree with that.
I
I
ain't
don't
even
agree
know
with
about that for real.
that. Hey, it's the first I'm hearing about that. Is this real?
Well, I will say that apparently they pulled up some tweets and she was saying this like years ago. Whatever.
But bro, what is it in a mean way or just saying it casually? How
He
was you
said, was it in a
saying?
mean way?
Is there a nice way of saying it?
Nah, because you know how white girls go, they get a little black dick in them, they feel they gotta pass the N-word and shit. You see that shit all over the internet and shit. You know I ain't lying.
This
I
nigga's
can go on
crazy.
Facebook right now and find white girl saying nigga.
Really, all I'm saying is I say all of this to say is ever since he went to Philly, man, he is really taking a role on being the bad guy. Like he's really he's definitely following suit when it comes to that.
Listen, just run the ball, bro. I don't give a fuck. As long as you ain't hurting nobody, you ain't doing that. Listen, what you do in your personal life, as long as you ain't hurting nobody, I don't give a fuck. Give me my 1,200 yards, my 5 touchdowns, and a playoff run. He okay with me, bro. I keep my politics separate.
All right, guys, we got him. We got him right where we want him. All right, that's what we want to hear. Yeah, we got him right where we want him. All right,
Man,
say no more.
what's going on with y'all, man? Y'all sold up that defense, but
I'm telling you right now.
To the O-line.
Of course we go.
And Cam Scatterboo, I want to talk about him. I fuck with dude, but I don't know how that shit gonna translate to the league being slow, bro.
Bro,
he's not the biggest. He's not running niggas over like how he was doing in college, bro. Like
what? Yes, he is.
No,
that's translating to the league. I'm telling you that aspect of his game is translating to the league. He's not gonna be somebody who's gonna be breaking for like these long ass runs.
Even if you run somebody over, it's gonna be on the 2-yard run type shit.
That's what all we need him for. Tyrone Tracy Jr. can handle the rest, but we need somebody that's gonna get these short yardage gains.
Come on, you don't act like Devin Singletary won't get them, bro.
Devin Singletary kept fumbling. Everybody kept fumbling, but Devin Singletary kept fumbling the ball. Yeah. Shout out to my guy Iman, I see you. But yeah, Devin Singletary, his big issue is that he's a smaller frame guy, but he will fumble the rock.
Hey,
but we get somebody like a Cam Scatterboo who can also catch the rock. Now you're looking at play action.
Right, so you really feel like you good? Your wide receiver core is just good. You don't.
No. I want one more. Now it don't even necessarily have to be a wide receiver too, but I want one more receiver. There's a Keenan Allen out there who I want. I'm gonna be real with you.
And
there's a Amari Cooper out there.
He's trash.
He's not Amari, not trash, bro.
I can go for Keenan. Amari's gone, bro.
But the thing is, I just want somebody who can complement Malik and Darius Slayton. Like I don't necessarily got to be a wide receiver too. I just want somebody outside of that. Jalen Hyatt, he was such a disappointment last year that I just don't feel confident going into the season. With just Jalen Hyatt as basically wide receiver 3, removing the slot guys.
Yeah.
So
I ain't gonna lie. That Keelan Allen would be good just for the fact he could teach neighbors how to be a pro. Like I feel like that's something that's not said a lot. When you can get a talented player that has someone that did it, then at a high level, who carried himself a certain way, especially if y'all want him to take that next step. These next few years is pivotal for neighbors. Like he got generational talent, but we've seen receivers. We've seen this show before where a lot of big name receivers and they flat out. You know what I mean? I see somebody though that he has potential to be a superstar.
He ain't flatting out. Only thing that can stop him is injuries.
I'm not wishing on quarterbacks. And that's what we're seeing a lot of them flat out for. That's the reason a lot of them flat out because of quarterbacks.
How do you feel about Russ? Let's address that. How do you feel about this quarterback situation?
I'm with it.
That's why I should have got Shedeur. No, I guess that's another reason why Shedeur might work. Even though I'm not mad I didn't get Shedeur. Is that reason right there? He would have had Wilson, someone who been there. That's a good teacher to have there. So that ruined the opportunity for me, for a black man.
He trying to get us back and shit. Nah, but Russell Wilson I'm rocking with because we know what we getting out of Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson can make the throws. Russell Wilson is smart. He can make any throw on the field. So it's like,
but if he was what you trying to portray him to still be, then the Steelers would have kept him.
But I think the Steelers' issue was bigger than Russell Wilson, though. Like even when
him not making the throws and making the wrong decisions, fumbling at inopportune times that's crazy that they were willing to go with Mason Rudolph over that. Like,
I looked at him parts of the season where he looked pretty good to me.
no, definitely he aired us out a couple times.
So after he played us,
I'm
that's
not
when
saying
shit
he
went
washed.
down.
I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying he's the fourth best quarterback in the division.
That's arguably. I like to talk to Dak about. I like to talk with Dak about that. But and to be honest with you, bro. And to be honest with you, Jalen Hurts, he's only up there because of the system that he's in, but it's not because of talent on why he's the best. Why he's the best.
I believe
he's
a system quarterback too, but it's like you can't knock him
MVP.
No, I'm not. I can't knock him for that. But I just got to clarify because
he's an MVP Super Bowl quarterback. Say MVP Super Bowl quarterback Jalen Hurts, bro. That's what he is. So we gotta put some respect on his name. Well, yeah, I mean that's like the highest honor right there. Super Bowl MVP. And he balled out in the Super Bowl. Balled out in 2 Super Bowls, actually. Like, let's be real, bro. I don't care. Fuck systems and all that. In the Super Bowl, he's a Super Bowl quarterback. But how many quarterbacks in the history can say that shit?
Was it Joe Flacco? No, I think Jacoby Myers got. Somebody got a Super Bowl MVP that shouldn't have got that shit.
I think Flacco got one.
Flacco, yeah, I thought it was Flacco.
Yeah, it's Flacco.
Yeah,
because Jacoby should have got that joint.
Yeah, he should have got it.
But at the same time, Hurts been to 2 Super Bowls with 2 different systems. So is he really a systems quarterback? It was the RPO shit when he went the first time. Yeah, come on, like we make these narratives up. Let's make them up.
He's still running it like you said. It ain't that much of a system.
It's not complicated.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this shit is not complicated. Y'all not cooking shit up like Washington or the Lions with the play designs.
So since y'all say that shit, let's take that off the list of being a red flag for his Eagle season. Kellen Moore, because it ain't that complicated, bro. Y'all can do it, I can do it. But Kellen Moore did last year.
But I'm saying though, you don't know how it's gonna come in. Like you don't know this new coordinator trying to throw the ball. You don't know.
It's that hard to replicate. It won't that complicated. Like we just said, just run the fucking ball and let Hurts do his quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. When you win a Super Bowl, niggas are looking at you to stop. Like what are you talking about, nigga? When Washington's game plan in this season, we're looking for the big fish, nigga. We're trying to stop the big fish. What you talking about? We're looking up there. How we gonna beat the Lions again? How we gonna beat the Eagles? How we gonna beat the Rams? Like
but the thing about it,
that's how we looking. We looking at how to stop that shit.
The problem is though, as y'all seen last year, niggas knew how to beat us. They just couldn't do it. You couldn't make the tackle when you needed to. You couldn't make the stop. You couldn't block. Bro, we bully teams. We bully teams, bro. We was the bullies.
When Xavier Labor dropped that touchdown game.
One game, bro. Right after we beat the Ravens and shit. And the Steelers. Come on,
the Rams, bro. Listen, the Rams.
That first time though.
Come on, bro.
But hold on. How do we beat the Rams? Think about it though. At the end, that sack, the interception. Yeah, bro. Like, the bully, bro. That's bully football. When they counted most teams would have folded. Teams would have folded.
Exactly. No, and that's exactly what I'm telling you. We see shit like that, and we go get Larry Tunsil. Then we spend our first draft pick on fucking Josh Connolly. That's what
ain't good enough.
We know. Yeah, all right,
bro.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, I want to ask y'all this straight up. I want to ask y'all
Johnson now.
I want to ask y'all this. I want to ask y'all this straight up, right? And I already kind of know, Jay, what you about to say, but I really want to know.
I'll be ejected, bro. You know I'm ejected, bro. You know I don't just be spoon bullshit.
When it comes to the Giants, y'all think y'all sweeping us?
Asking me?
I'm asking both of y'all.
I don't think we're sweeping. When it comes to the NFC East, I respect y'all. No matter how good or bad y'all are, we'll find a way. Someone will get injured. Someone won't. Someone have their worst games. Split 1-1 all y'all. I'm already gonna say it, bro. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Somehow, some way, your rookie player will have his rookie standout game against us or some shit. Like it just happened. We should have swept the Redskins, and you saw what happened to us. Jalen Hurts get injured in the second quarter.
Before I answer that, I'm gonna say I need to see the schedule first.
Okay.
I need to see the schedule first.
Okay. All right, respectable. All right.
Yeah. Because that got a lot to do with it.
I think Dark gonna work out for y'all. I don't know why. I feel like I think Dark gonna work out. I was sold.
It's not even that the fact that he might not work out. I just don't feel like his ceiling, like him working out, is what. Like him working out for y'all is what? Being consistent quarterback and playing for y'all for 10 years, or elite quarterback play and getting y'all over a hump type shit. Like I don't I don't
bro.
see
But
that
bro,
happening in the
you
division.
can build,
Like
but
that's
bro,
kind of
you
hard
can
to
buy
do.
that though, bro. You build the trenches, get you a good receiver. You got Malik Neighbors, build that line, get a good running back, maybe get another good receiver there. If you're a competent quarterback, you can make some shit work, bro. You don't
Yeah.
need great quarterbacks in this league.
Yeah.
Bro, it's
You,
not
you,
that
you
simple,
don't
bro.
need
It's not that simple.
it. Is, I think it is, bro.
Think about all the think about all the quarterbacks that they made it a deep playoff run or made it to a conference championship. It's all the same quarterbacks. It's not new niggas coming in doing that or average quarterbacks. Justin Herbert ain't been in no second round. You feel me? Trevor Lawrence ain't did shit.
But hold on.
Goddamn.
But Herbert's example of that high ceiling player though. He's that same. He's
That's
the
what I'm
example of it.
saying. Like, okay, cool. That's a high ceiling player,
So
but
I'm
he's
saying
never
they
made it
gotta
out the
build.
first round. That's what I'm saying.
That's
So
but
when you're dealing with now, when you're looking in the division, you're dealing with a quarterback that's already
but
been
then
to
you
the
got the
NFC
Brock Purdy.
conference. You're dealing
But you
with a
got the
Super
Brock
Bowl
Purdy's.
MVP quarterback.
What about the Brock? You got the Brock Purdy's too, though, bro. You got a good coach out there. You had Debo, you had Ayuk, you had CMC over there. Look what Purdy did. I think he's garbage. I fucking
And
hate Purdy too.
that's
But
crazy.
niggas said that he's better than Jalen Hurts and shit, bro. So it's in certain circumstances, if you can build, you can pay for that shit. You gotta have the right
Bro.
coaching. You gotta have the right people around, a defense, but it can happen. We saw it with the 49ers.
But I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm gonna tell you this.
But
The biggest thing.
The 49ers division though, it was them, the Rams. Who was it? Them, the Rams, Seahawks, and fucking what? Who the 14? Rams.
Stafford's one of them. I can't put them in there.
No, Cardinals. That's what I'm saying. That when we're talking about our division alone, bro, you're dealing with Dak. That's a MVP caliber quarterback. He's been in the MVP race. You're dealing with a Super Bowl MVP quarterback. You're dealing with one that's been to the conference championship. So now you're dealing with when you say Brock Purdy, nigga, he was dealing with Russ on the downfall of the Seahawks. He was dealing with Kyler Murray that couldn't do a fuck thing, and he was dealing with Matthew Stafford that went to the shit. So it's like,
but look, I'm gonna tell you this though. This is the biggest thing that I like about this year, is that Coach Dable he's no longer in that offensive play calling role. See, he's been spending a lot of time. Yeah,
I feel like he did. Y'all was doing better when he took over though.
Nah, in 2022 when we made that playoff run, he was the head coach and Kafka was calling the plays.
Yeah,
but don't that take away from this point?
I'm saying after that, when y'all hit that slump, he took over and brought y'all back type shit. Like
hell no, we've been down bad ever since.
Hold on. But does that say something about him? You got hired because you just offensive mind, and they taking your minds off the blueprint of the fucking offense. I mean, as a fan, how does that make you feel?
He could still be that, but not. You don't have to call plays to be that. You could still add your sauce to the offensive side of things, but you don't need to be calling the offensive play calls. I like Coach Dable when he's that spark for the team, like
Nick Sirianni.
Yeah. That's a perfect example. Nah, that's a perfect example. Like I like that. I like the fact that he's like he's going into practices. But all of that stuff is things that players can feed off of. All of that stuff is things that players can feed off of. Exactly.
Listen, him and Zach Ertz is about to fight, but that's not a good. You can use somebody way different than Nick Sirianni, bro. You talking about something that's a good example.
I'm saying from the standpoint of not literally Nick Sirianni, but he's an energy guy.
For his few years in the NFL, he has like the highest fucking winning percentage. It's actually crazy, bro. The nigga win games. Say what we want about him.
Situation, bro. Like, he didn't have.
He came to a 4-11 team. The shit, we was hot garbage.
Bro, y'all came to a
4-11
team with like 3 first-round picks coming up, like with the best GM in the league. Like,
but hold on, that was before how we started getting that, and that happened recently. Like, people thought it was crazy when we went to Jalen Hurts. People was getting rid of Wentz for Hurts. That shit was like fucking, what the fuck you doing, bro? People ain't like that shit.
Bro, that nigga Hurts. He didn't even. I feel like he got rid of him for Foles over Hurts.
Oh yeah, definitely. But shit, I think Jay froze. Did
he made me think my shit froze.
But shit, we already did an hour already, man. But we gonna wait, man, for the schedule to be kicked off, man, and
definitely.
Shit, then I think shit is really gonna get real, man. And I definitely want to do a show, man. Like after that, when the schedule gets out, and then of course you got predictions and all that other stuff, man. So
position group Jones.
Yeah, position group. So all of this stuff, man, that we gonna push out, man. But Yeah, we pushing up on an hour and some change now, so I'm going to leave it at that, man. Let's go ahead and get some final words. Man, go ahead and talk to the Commanders, the Commander fans. Let them know.
Oh yeah, man. I like what we did this offseason, man. We brought in the big boys up front, like y'all saying, there's one in the trenches, and we was definitely understaffed in the trenches last year. We got by with what we had, which was really impressive for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So it was like bringing in them big boys up front now. I just need us to get some on the defense for real. We showed up. We're gonna protect our young dude, young QB, get it right. We brought him some skill position players, sewing up the secondary on the defense. So I'm fucking with where we at, man. I'm just ready to see this shit come together, see how these rookies do, how they mesh, how they take under the vets. Because like I said, man, we got that young linebacker. I want to see how he do under Bobby Wagner. You feel me? With him in his ear, telling them what to do out there. So I'm definitely ready for this season, man.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact, and I'm just excited for the NFC East in general though, because we're gonna see some exciting football, man. For real. Like,
yeah.
With everything forming the way it is, bro, I'm just looking to see, like, what are we gonna do, man? We gonna shit the bed, or we just gonna have to chop down this whole tree, or are we finally like about to move this trajectory up? Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. I might be on suicide watch, bro, if we got another 3-win season, bro. Like,
man, I was watching that draft with you and Peanut up here, man. That shit had me weak when they drafted Jackson Dart, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro,
I was
crazy.
Like, wow. I seen him move back into the first round. I seen a video clip of a Giants fan calling that shit out. He was like, trade up. He was like, draft Abdul Carter, trade back up into the front round and go ahead and get Jackson Dart. I was like, what?
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, Coach Dable, like, it's your team. You know what I mean? And that's just your guy. So if you feel like this is the guy to best run your system, then it's all on you. I can't even truly knock Coach Dable until it doesn't work. Then that's when I gotta, we gotta have that talk. But I mean, outside of that, man, Jay, his situation kind of froze up, whatever. But yeah, stay locked in with us, man. Next show, we definitely gonna have our Dallas Cowboy representative, man, and we're gonna have that complete NFC East feel to it, man. But thank y'all for tuning in. Do not forget to like this stream.
Subscribe.
That's a fact. Subscribe.
Hey, y'all give me a follow too, man. I've started my channel, man. Commanders Classified on YouTube and Instagram, man. Gotta get my shit up and going, man.
That's a fact, man. Definitely subscribe to Commanders Classified. That's a fact. But on that note, man, we'll holla at y'all. And
all right,
y'all
my boy.
be easy. Peace.
Naked air lion, naked air tiger, how we swinging nine, walking through the fire, certified pioneer. Yeah. Keep applying pressure to the foes, blowing closer than 90 pit, closer than my dish. Keep away the giant hit.